So I'm going to show you how to complete the Ode to Joy Noteflight assignment that we have this week. So when you open up and you see the assignment here, the first thing I'm going to do is go to the PDF file, and I'm going to right click and I'm going to open link in new tab. Cool. So there's that. I'm going to go back here. And I'm now going to click on this link here. This is the Noteflight link. First thing I need to do is sign in with my CSDMB email. Cool. So, a couple things. First thing, you can, you need to put your name here. So I'm going to put Mrs. Colster. So that way I know whose paper I'm looking at or program. And then you need to see this button up here, this save button. This is not going to auto-save your work like Google Docs does. So if you plan on walking away from the computer, or if you have a computer, your freeze up or internet dies or something, you want to make sure that you've saved your work so you don't have to start all over. Also, you need to save before you submit it to me so that way I can see your completed work. So we are recreating this little piece here and here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this whole rest here, and now I'm in the program, and you can see my note head is going up and down, up and down. So the first measure starts on F, 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 G, A. So going in here, I'm going to slide F, O. Now, see how it has a whole note selected? I don't need a whole note. I need a quarter note. So I'm going to go to quarter note. So F, F, G, A. Nice. Now in my next measure, I have A, G, F, E. So instead of using my mouse to input on these lines and spaces, I'm now going to use my keyboard. So on my keyboard, I can actually just choose the letters that I want. So the next note is an A. So I pressed A, then it's G, F. Oops. Let's say that I accidentally messed up. It's supposed to be, oh, no, I got that right. So A, G, F, E. Let's say, for instance, I accidentally clicked that one. So A, G, F, C, when it's supposed to go to E. What I can do, I can either use the backspace, I can delete it completely, or I can use the arrow keys on my keyboard and choose the correct one by going up and down. Okay? All right, I'm going to kind of speed through this next part right here since we're all still in quarter notes until we get to here. Okay. Okay, so here we are at the last measure on the first line. We have F, E, E, and this last E needs to be a half note. So going back in here, I'm going to change, see how this one's highlighted orange? I'm going to change it to half note. Ta-da! All right, next line. Very much the same if you look. The only thing that changes is right here. And no, it won't let you copy and paste. So, starting on F, I'm going to use the keyboard function just because it's a little more accurate. So I'm going to be inputting the letters on my keyboard. Oops. So here's the problem. I need a quarter note, not a half note. Go up here, change to quarter note, and it changed. Oops, made a mistake. I can either delete or, in this case, I'm going to use my arrow key and change it. There we go. Same thing, this last one, I want it to be a half note. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and listen to it. Oops, I want to go from the beginning though. So if it sounds right and it looks right, I go back, I double check my work, make sure that my half notes are where they need to be, that I have all stepwise motion, no jumps. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save it. Like that. Now by saving it, I will be able to see it, but I also want you to copy this link, Command, copy. We'll go back into Google Classroom and when you go to submit the work, you're going to paste that link in there. If you have any questions, please make sure that you email me, message me on Google Classroom. I will do a Google Meet with you and I can share my screen with you to show you how to do it. Or if you just want to say hi. All right. Have a good week, guys. This is due on Monday.